Oh, drastically. I mean, it's exponential, and I don't think that even he expected it to keep going, and not just keep going after the Nobel, but exponentially. And I think it's just a reflection of our times. Finally, we're just so ready for new ideas that work, and that's the pleasure. I had heard about the work he was doing. I was, in Central America a lot, doing little films for different U.S. groups that would then go ahead and, show them to their fundraisers or whoever back in the 80s and 90s. And when I heard about what Dr. Yunus was doing in Bangladesh, and I was just so amazed. I think I was there within 5 weeks on the ground, for back and forth for the next 6 months. It was just fascinating.
You look at one aspect of it and say it's very different. I look at another aspect and say it's very same, because there are a lot of loan sharks in every street in New York City, lending you money in the morning and collecting back in the evening and charging a very high interest rate. There's a mafia type operations in the lending you money and grab your business and so that kind of thing. And the fact that they cannot go to conventional banks to borrow money, which is same in Bangladesh and here and everywhere else. People need money, they have the capability, same everywhere, but they can't find that little money in their hand to use their talent, use their creativity to make a living for themselves. It's the same. So we came for the same reasons. We are not looking at what others do, what big banks do, and what kind of credit cards and other things, facilities they get. But the world that we move around is exactly the same anywhere. Financial crisis made this whole idea of microcredit much more attractive, because when the conventional banks, which said we are invincible, we are never going to be in trouble, and they are in serious trouble, so people were shaky, and here comes the microcredit with no collateral, nothing, and working in other countries pretty good. So that way everybody paid attention to it. And we had a chance that this is just coincided. We didn't plan it that way. It coincided that we came to New York at that time. And the fact that it was working so well, when the other banks are collapsing, they're so reluctant to give loans, we're going around saying, here's money, take it, you don't need any collateral. It gave people a new kind of feeling that, what is this, how does it happen? And it happened very well. So it provided a very good context. Credit program coming without collateral, without guarantee, reaching out to the people who were never reached before by any credit program. Not only to myself, the people who work for the program, they feel very grateful to them because they brought this service to them. So they become very personally linked with each other. Emotionally linked with each other, and that inspires the staff who are working with them, seeing that it's not just a job. You are kind of playing such an important role in somebody else's life, and that gives importance for yourself that yes, I'm doing a very important job. Even though it's hard work, you feel it's worth doing because it's helping somebody. So it touches everybody around it.
Well, I certainly hope and I believe that it can. I think that the opportunity is finally here, and it's just going to take some real work, some serious work. For as hard as making a film is, a documentary film is, I think that that's just the beginning. You've got your end result, and when it's got this kind of important value, message, meaning in people's lives, it can, we're ready to start thinking differently. I'm very hopeful that we're going to be able to really develop a widespread grassroots movement with this film.